How's it going, everybody? It is Only R32 here again. Welcome back to the channel. You guys are having a great day so far. So today we are going to be doing not the detail. We're not doing the detail today. We are actually going to be doing the, I guess you could say, more authentic Japanese mod today. This mod, well, it's not really a mod. It's more of just like a fancy install or nice add-on. This basically is something that just makes me feel like the car is a lot more authentic. Not like it already is. What I have with me here is a Panasonic ETC. An ETC is basically a, oh gosh, the wind's starting to pick up just a little bit. Let me get in the car real quick. So basically an ETC is a electronic toll collector. And this basically allows you to go through tolls in Japan with a little card. You can probably see like right here. And this card will allow you to go through tolls without having to stop and pay the toll fee. You can just go right through, kind of like how US tollways have it, where I guess they take pictures of your license plate and then send it to you through mail or through your email, depending on how you preference that. But yeah, it's basically the same thing, but just with a card. So I have this right here, and also it is one of the talk box models. So every time you get in the car, basically it'll say something about your card is not inserted, please insert your card. It's just a little thing that makes it more authentic, you know, in my eyes. I love I love it whenever I watch like some YouTuber videos in Japan, and every time they get in their car, you just hear that little talk box saying to insert your card or have a great drive or something like that. So we are going to be doing that install today on there. As you can probably see, I already have like the dash kind of out. I'm a little sad because as soon as I took it out, yeah, that piece broke, and it's like right here. So I'm going to have to just kind of super glue this. I mean, it doesn't look like it's torn whenever kind of like put it back together like that. So it's not, you know, it's probably not going to be really noticeable, but I just hate myself for that. That's going to get painted too anyways. This is going to be the head unit that I'm going to be installing all these wires into right here. So we're going to try and start getting that head unit out right now. If you haven't seen a tutorial video on how to get this out, basically there's a couple screws right here and right here and right here, and there's just basically clips that pop off. So you first pop off the ashtray, you just straight up pull it out, and then from there clips right here, just pull off. Make sure you do undo these bolts like I said first. Undo these bolts, and then I think those are the only 4 bolts in here, and then it should just pop right off the shroud. Now this piece where the shifter's at, mine's an automatic. I'm sure the manuals are the same as well. It just pops right off. It just pops right off. So yeah, anyways, we're going to try and pull out the head unit now, so let's get right to it. Alright, so hopefully the camera won't fall when I do this. It's going to be a little bit wobbly because I have a little janky setup in the back right now, but that's fine. So I'm going to take this out actually. That's my USB for my music. Screwdriver, you're going to need a screwdriver for sure. Mine's janky, but you know what, whatever. And just 4 bolts right here. I think you should be able to just slip it off just like this. I mean, I figured it out myself without watching any YouTube videos. Looks like it is actually missing a bolt. So it looks like there should be 2 bolts up here as well that you need to take off in order to get to the back of the head. And like I said, this is going to go to wiring for the head unit. We're just going to splice in there because I'm going to be placing the ETC kind of under where the steering wheel's at, so it shouldn't be in the way, and all the wiring will be hidden as well. I just got to figure out where I'm going to mount my talk box at, and I think I'm going to mount it on the side, like right over here. Honestly, I think I'm going to do that. So, okay, so all the pieces are off. This should just pull out. Okay, that pulls off too, I guess. Yep, cool. Awesome. Let's just pull right out. Okay, now let's look at this wiring nightmare. Oh my goodness. This is actually not that bad. Let me unplug all this stuff real quick, and then we'll take a look at the wiring for this. Now, I don't know what the wiring diagram is. I don't know if it's different in Japan than like the US. But if anything, I'm pretty sure that's the ground right there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm pretty sure that's the ground. Black wire is usually always the ground. It seems like it's basically the same. I don't see why it wouldn't be the same as, like, you know, US. Somebody did do this pretty right though. You know, there's no janky wiring or, you know, weird soldered wiring and stuff like that. This actually looks not that bad. And there's actually another, oh, I guess this is a different plugin for another radio if you need it or something. I don't know what that is. But yeah, whoever did this radio actually did it pretty good. I mean, it's kind of old school looking. So I just got to take a look at the wiring diagram real quick, and we're going to see which one is the auxiliary. I'm pretty sure, let me see here. They got these old school ones like this too and everything. Kind of like how these are. Well, it's not, I wouldn't say old school, but I guess it's like how they wire everything up. So yeah, so this is going to be, obviously this one, the black one right here, is going to be the ground for it. So I'm probably going to end up putting it on this side of the head unit, like right here. I think that should work for a ground, so that ground is already taken care of. Yellow, I'm pretty sure this one's going to be, it says B plus on it. So I think this is going to be the actual power cable, and then this one's going to be the accessory cable. So I'm just going to have to see how we're going to do this, wire this up, and then obviously after this all goes back to the ETC, and that's where the ETC will plug in. I'm gonna go take a look at the wiring diagram real quick, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so something I actually just figured out whenever I turned off the camera and took a look at the wiring diagram a little bit more is, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a closed off plug for a wire. I don't know if this is intentional, but if you take out this plug and you have yellow wire to yellow wire and you plug it in, this is legit a direct fit for this ETC. So like I said, I don't know if most wiring harnesses actually have this sort of thing, you know, with their car, whenever, or whoever is watching this video trying to look how to install ETC on your Skyline. Yeah, it's pretty convenient actually. So like all that'll just wire up, no problem. And then all you have to do is just install your ground, which I'm actually going to do. I'm just going to install on the other side of the head unit right over here. So we're just going to unscrew the top of the head unit just a little bit. And then we're going to plug the ground like so. Then we're screwing it back in, making sure it's tight, and that should be it. As far as wiring up the ETC, that is actually a lot easier. I was expecting to kind of splice stuff in and doing all that stuff, but no, that's perfect. That's very, very perfect. Very convenient. So if you do have like I guess a wiring harness sort of like this, then you should be a-okay to just plug and play basically. We're just going to try and tuck everything back in here for a little bit, and we're going to see how or see if everything works on the ETC, make sure everything lights up. I'm going to also plug in the talk box too, so we're going to see how this will sound on first go. And I did get this off of Kruber. Well, obviously I'm not sponsored by them, but Kruber is basically a international shipper for UpGarage. And they also sell stuff in the United States as well, so definitely hit them up. I did get a good deal on this because it was an open box, so it's pretty freaking cool. So we're gonna plug this in real quick. There we go. Yep, does work. So that's basically it right there. So yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, so basically all it is just to hide the wires, find a place to mount this, and we should be good. Because those are the only two things that you do have to install, which is this and this. They do come with like zip ties and like little bolts and stuff like that. I don't think I'll be needing that because it's just going to be mounting pretty close down to where the steering wheel is at, so no big deal there. So I'm going to get everything back inside and I'm going to clean everything up, and then I'll see you guys after I'm done with that. Alright, before I put everything up, I'm just going to show you guys, if it'll focus, what the wiring harness kind of looks like. So it's going to have this, and then you'll have your power cable, and it actually splits off to another cable where you can actually directly plug in your ETC if you have a wired one instead of a cigarette lighter one. So that, I just want to show you guys that, and it was very, very convenient to actually have on the car. So that's a plus. So give me just a little bit. I'm gonna fix all of this, and then I'll get right back with you guys. Alright guys, and just like that, everything is put back together. As you can tell, a little sad about, I don't know if you can see that. It's a little crack right there, and then there's a crack right here, as you can definitely see. It broke like I showed previously, but whenever I start it up, it's freaking awesome. So I love it so much. I love this car so much. So yeah, that is an ETC install, and as you can see, I put the ETC like right under the driver's side right here, and then the little speakers just like sitting right there. And all the wiring is actually like hidden, like everything's inside of the whole shroud area, and so nothing is like kind of just let loose or anything. Everything is actually zip tied in there, all fancy and nice, so we don't have to really mess with that anymore, and everything could be out the way as soon as you unplug it and everything, just in case I want to put in another head unit or something. I'm thinking about doing another head unit. I don't know what I want to do yet for it, but yeah, everything is done. So everything is completely done with the ETC. So that was a pretty cool and very convenient install as well. So I really do love that. Love that everything is in there. I think the clock reset or something, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Anyways guys, this was the ETC install video. So if you guys have any like comments, questions, anything about how I did the install or where I got the part from, just let me know. The website for Kruber, or I'm pretty sure it's Kruber. I'm pretty sure it's Kruber. I don't really remember, but I think it's Kruber. But the website information is actually going to be down in the link below, so you can get like an ETC or anything from Up Garage shipped internationally. It came within a week, and that was also during this whole coronavirus stuff as well. So that was a very, very convenient, I guess, time to get this package. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the detailed video that's going to be coming up here within a couple days or maybe even a week. I'm not too sure what my upload schedule is going to be yet, but yeah, lots of things are getting planned out for this Skyline. So yeah, so stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.